Yo, what's up? Weekly Metal Reviews here. Talk about the new album from Decapitation entitled Monolith of Inhumanity. This came out not too long ago. I forget the release date on Metal Blade Records. Cal Decap is a death grindcore band. One of the very few that I enjoy. I love like extreme metal and death metal and all, but for some reason I just have a really hard time getting into some grindcore bands and things of that nature. But I love this fucking band. This band is insane, and so is this album. And I want to start by just commenting on the album art. It is the sickest thing I've seen all year. This album art, when I first saw it, it blew me away. It's such a masterpiece of an album art. But anyways, I'm getting into music. This album is, 11 tracks long. It is absolutely mind-boggling. It is just insanity the entire way through, rarely lifting up, only in moments such as the slow part with the clean vocals in a song like Stalker, things like that. The musicianship in this band is, and especially on this album, is just through the roof. It's like astronomical. The guitar work is just so unique, so beautiful, so disgusting, so crushing. The riffs on here are some of the most unique riffs I've heard in a long time. And the solos are just, they complement so well with the rhythm and the drums and all that. Every note from the solos is just perfect. This band, not only can they just write like beautiful solos, but they can shred their asses off. I forget the song exactly, but there's some like wicked sweeps on it for a lead at this one part. The one thing, when you pop this record on and you start listening to it, one thing that really will stick out to you is the drumming. The drumming is absolutely just, it's huge. It's amazing. I'm like, every time I just tune in to just listen to the drumming, it leaves me speechless of how good it actually is. The blasts on this are some of the fastest blasts I've heard in a long time too. And the bass work, the fills, the sound of the drums, everything about the drums is just excellent on here. It's just a perfect drum performance in my opinion. And I think the number one thing that stands out and really, really sets this album apart to me is the vocals. The vocals are low, they're guttural, there's some awesome highs. I love the highs the vocalist does. And the number one unique thing about them, especially on this album, is the clean vocals. The clean vocals have such a unique style to them, and to me, that really helps this album shine. That is some of the most shining moments on this album, is when clean vocals are used, such as Life Stalker, a living, breathing piece of defecating meat. Just, oh my gosh, those clean vocals are awesome. It's just that I don't even know how to describe them. They're just so unique. You really have to hear them for yourself. But they are a shining moment on this record for sure. They're probably some of my favorite moments on here. And, you know, it still has some of the things that this genre is known for, just busting into these absolutely insane moments. The first song, The Carbon Stampede, is a great example of that. It just stops and then BAM! It's just this huge blast, and it's just that just comes out of left field and knocks you the hell out. Every song on this album is just a beast in its own, and that's one thing that I love. This album has absolutely zero repetition. Every song is just different from the next one. I mean, it still has its crushing aspects and, some melodies and stuff, but damn, I love this album. This is one of the best albums I've heard all year. This is the only Cattle Decap album that I own, but I plan on picking up. I love the Harvest War too. I plan on picking that up. I haven't really listened to Human Year and stuff like that, but I will check them out. I love this band. I love this album. This is a very, very, very strong, solid release. I give this a strong 9 out of 10. Check out Cattle Decapitation, Monolith of Inhumanity. You won't be disappointed.